It's Barb coming to you from my craft studio. I have a Hobby Lobby clearance haul to share with you. Be right back. I have a Hobby Lobby clearance haul, as I said, and I also have one item from Kindred Stamps, so I'm going to share that really fast. This one is called Gal Pals. As you can see, it's very golden girlish, and of course Kindred Stamps usually sends you a little button or postcard or something along with the order, so this is the little button for that. Now we'll get into the Hobby Lobby stuff because the rest is all Hobby Lobby. These items I was sad to see on clearance because, you know, means you'll no longer have them, but I did pick up. Surprisingly, both of these ones are the style that are put together, which is kind of surprising because I know the new ones are flat. But there's they were regular $7.99. They were down to $1.99 each. They had two left, so I picked both of them up. They had one Irene bag, which was down to $1.74. It was funny because we stopped at I have two Hobby Lobbies close by. One's on one side of town, one's on the other. They're technically two different towns, but the bigger city, that Hobby Lobby had not marked anything down yet. And Hubby goes, would you want to go over to the other one and see if they've marked anything down? I said, yeah, if we're going to go there, I'll just wait and look for the other things I want there too. So we went, and as soon as we hit the first credit card, I said, well, they've marked things down here. So I picked up this sticker sampler pack. It's silhouette, but you can use it with the Cricut too. It comes with a variety of stickers in there, I believe. Just going to open it up real quick. Normally I don't like to do that on camera, but I just wanted you to see. Let's see, it's got gold, it's got silver, it's got white, and then it looks like it starts over. So I figured I would like that, having different color stickers you can do. They only had one pack of the Archival mini inks. They had a bunch of the full-size ones, and they had some of the Versa colors in the full size. They had some in the tiny size too, but I'm pretty sure I had all those colors, so I did not pick them up. But I don't have any of the Archival inks. I wish they'd have had more colors. I'm hoping maybe that the other one won't mark stuff down until I can get closer to the time that I get back there, so that maybe I can find more of these. I found a couple of stamp sets. I bought this one. What does it say? It says it's Bloom Builder stamp set. And this one says it's a floral builder. I liked those too. They had a few I liked, but I limited myself. Some 3D textured impressions, embossing folders. This one, I don't know. Can you see that? I think so. It looks like little Christmas lights. And then this one was snowflakes. So I picked up those two. Here's a couple. No, this is planner stuff. I thought it was these are plastic envelopes for the Happy Planner. They were $2.62 each. They're Disney, so they were a little bit more than the regular ones, but I thought they were really cute. And I like having these little plastic envelopes in my planner, so I picked up a bunch of those. The planner aisle was one of my favorites, obviously, because this one says dashboard. it's got like 3 different dashboards in it, and I really liked the floral. Now these may be the size of the classic planner, but I can use them in the big one. They just don't go all the way down to the bottom of the page. I just put them so the tab shows at the top. And then this one was more dashboards. I use them more as dividers than I do dashboards, I'll be honest. I like to mark like this month, this week, next month, so that I can flip quicker to where I want to be. These ones are more plastic envelopes. These ones were $2.24, and this is what's in the pack. I should have showed you the back of the other ones. Like this one here was what was in that one. And the floral one. This one I really like. I think that one's actually kind of my favorite. Though I did like the Disney ones too. I'll real quick show you the back of those too. Here's this pack. And this pack. It was funny. I think it was this pack. Hubby goes, well, this one's marked down, but this one's not, because one of them didn't have the clearance tag. And I said, well, I want the one that's marked down. Or maybe it was this one that was that way, but it was one of them that one was marked down and the other one wasn't. I said, well, I want the clearance one. These ones are dashboards. It might have been the dashboards that were that way. This is some paper. Usually I prefer the big size for the paper because I use it more in my planner and my notebooks, but all I could find was the classic size, which this is the paper that's in it. So I just went ahead and got it. I figured for $1.49, it's fine. I found this pencil case, which I thought was pretty. It says, don't wait for sunshine, be the sunshine. I like that one, so I picked that up. I know my planner, I only have a few months left. So I found this 2022 one that was marked down to $9.99 and picked it up. I found a couple other ones, but one was called a dashboard layout, and one was what is it? I'm trying to think. This one has the metal disc on. I do like that. This one's the vertical layout. So it had the horizontal layout, which I like the vertical better. For how I use mine, this layout works better for me. I kind of liked the horizontal layout, but then I'd have to figure out how to lay out the things I like to do, and I wasn't sure how to do it. I probably did not need this stamp block, but this was a nice big one. A lot of times I'll get out my Misty, especially if I'm doing multiples of a project. I definitely get out my Misty, but sometimes it's nice just to grab a stamp, and I should probably use the Misty all the time because it's a lot easier if you don't get it the impression quite good all over to redo it, to do it again with Misty. But more planner things, more dashboards. Here's what they look like. Some more stamp sets. I found this one, which is called the Post Stamp Kit. I'd seen a few people share some of these postal themed ones. I'm like, oh, I want those. So I picked that one up, and I really liked this one. So I'm not a big background stamper, but I really like this one. And I've been wanting to do a postal themed junk journal. I've never done a junk journal, but I've always wanted to do one, and I'd like to make a postal themed one. So I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. And then they had this seasonal foiled Agenda 52 sticker clearance price. It was down to $4.49. I have bought some of these type of stickers individually because I recognize these girls for the different holidays. One side's stuck and one side it's not. I guess it shows you on the back what they look like. I'll just try to get it close to the camera. There you go. I tend to use the seasonal stickers in my planner more than any other, so I've been trying to not buy it. Now, I do like ones that have like appointments, grocery shopping, that type of thing. You kind of your daily task type things. I like those ones. I use those a lot, so if I find those cheap, I pick those up. Here's another Disney. This one's the envelopes again, and this is the envelopes that are in there. So I've looked at some of those Disney ones before, and I just couldn't justify the price. I found the gel pen set for the Cricut. I was really disappointed because one thing I really wanted was some of the Cricut Joy insert cards, and all of the clearance ones were gone at my store. The one store, of course, had plenty of them because they haven't marked them down, but this one, those had marked down. So I'm not sure when they did their markdowns, but I'd say by the looks of a couple of the areas, it had been a couple days. Most of the Cricut infusible inks were gone. There was some of the Joy stuff left for that, but the insert cards were gone. I thought about the ruler because I'd seen somebody show that, but the ruler was gone at my store too, the purple Cricut ruler. I probably don't need another ruler, to be honest with you, but I like that ruler. But I did buy the gel pens. I don't have a lot of the gel pens. I have a lot of Cricut pens, but I don't have a lot of their gel pens. So I picked those up. And I think the rest is Cricut Joy vinyl. These are the bigger rolls. They're 120 inches, so it's 10 feet. Regular $14.99 down to $3.74, was it? Yeah, so I bought it in gold. I bought it in silver. And this one was way at the top, and there was like one left, so it was way back. Hubby goes, I assume you want one of the red too. I said yes, so he grabbed that. I'm thinking I probably should have bought, I think they had 2 of each of these left, and I only picked up 1 of each color. I probably should have picked them up. I do like the Cricut Joy Smart Vinyl, mainly because I don't have to load and unload as much. If that makes any sense. It makes me sound really lazy, right? But I don't really like to spend that price on it. But $3.74 for 10 feet, I can do that. But that's what I bought. I'm hoping maybe to make it back out. It probably won't be till Monday though, so I don't know. I'm kind of resigned to the fact that I may just miss all those Joy insert cards, but maybe I'll find it. I'm hoping maybe I'd like to get more of the Tiffany items if they still have them. I did look for the paper Junkie boxes. My store didn't have those left because they now have the Hobby Lobby brand. I think it might be the Paper Studio line, which I'll have to check that because I noticed their pack has 4 in it instead of 5, but it is also cheaper than the Tiffany brand. It's $7.99 versus Hobby Lobby charges $9.99 for the Tiffany boxes. Way cheaper than you can find them anywhere else. But of course now they don't have them. I even went over by the other area where the clearance was to see, did they happen to just move them over here because they got their own brand in? Because last time I was there, they still had the Tiffany ones. But there weren't any there because I thought, I don't really need them right now, but if they had some left, I would get them. I don't use them for my actual paper, but I use them for some of the organization I do in my craft room for like YouTube. I have one labeled each of the themes that I have, so I can just put notes or actual things in there that I wanted to do next time I did that theme. And I also have one set up for my themes and seasons, which I would like one more box, but I think I've used all the ones I have. And one for the rainbow. I keep, when I'm crafting, I kind of put them on my desk, and like after I finish with a color, I'll just put it behind the tab that has that color on it. And then when I'm done crafting, I don't do it every day, but I try to do it at least once or twice a week. I can just go over, I can just bring that box over to my paper and just go through, and it's all in order how it is there because I made the tabs, and I can just put it away, which makes putting things away a lot faster for me. So I'm liking that system. But that's what I got at Hobby Lobby. It's really, if your Hobby Lobby hasn't marked down, I say just keep trying. You know, hubby last week on Friday, he goes, do you want to try going over there? I said, well, I hate to drive all the way over there, and then if they don't have it, I'm we've made it wasted a trip. And I don't believe in calling them and asking. That's me personally. If you feel comfortable with it, go for it. But I know in retail that they are cut to the bone, and every minute they spend answering a call like that for a customer means they're not out there marking things down or whatever, or putting things out or whatever. So I really try not to do that. I've worked retail. I know what it's like. And I kind of feel with clearance, hey, it's first come, first serve. If you can't get there to get it, that's your problem. And that's why I said, if I miss it, I miss it. I always try to look at it this way. If I missed it, obviously I wasn't meant to have it. Doesn't mean I'm not disappointed, because I usually am, but I get over it. It's fine. It's a little thing. Though we all sure like our Hobby Lobby clearance. I know what I spent for this. I think I spent about $80, but if I'd had to spend full price on that, it would have been $320. I would have bought it all. I get so much a week to kind of spend. I allow myself so much to spend, and I've been trying to put back at least a little of it every week, so that some weeks I've spent my entire allowance, I'll be honest, but other weeks I haven't spent hardly anything. I've only picked up like 1 or 2 items, and they hardly cost, or I've picked up a few items, but they were really, like, they were from the Bullseye Playground, so they only cost a couple bucks. So I still had, so I just put that money away, and I pretend it's not there until Hobby Lobby clearance time. But anyways, that's all I've got to share today. Thanks for joining me. Hope if you're checking out your Hobby Lobby, you have luck. Thanks. Catch you next time.